Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the Akim that are teaching this word. Shalom Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. As you can see here, it says this was I see this on the BBC News. This was on a few days ago. This came up, and it said dad builds robotic exoskeleton to help son walk. So this is part of prophecy. That knowledge is increasing on the earth. Esau's deceiving people by miracles. So this is part of it, man. Like this is the MOTB, the Mark technology, man. All right, putting chips in people's. I said that word. Putting things in people's brains, and is supposedly to connect with the rest of the body and help disabled people walk and these kind of things. When you read in the scriptures, the Lord, he didn't need all this so-called technology, man. This is Esau trying to. There's many scriptures in different ways you can, you can look at this. Esau trying to be like the Most High, whereas Yahushua, he didn't need all that, man. All Yahushua did was he touched people and he healed their diseases, man, their ailments. So I'm gonna play this anyway, and then I'm just gonna read a few scriptures, regarding this,
This is 16-year-old Oscar Constanza and his dad, Jean-Louis. Jean-Louis built this robotic suit that walks for Oscar, a wheelchair user.
This is new for me because before to walk, I've always had assistance. And now I no longer need assistance, so now I feel independent.
Jean-Louis co-founded the company that builds the suits.
My son Oscar, one day he said to me, "Dad, you're a robotics engineer. Why don't you make a robot that will allow us to walk?"
The suit is currently too heavy to be sold for personal use. But dozens have been sold to hospitals at about 150,000 euros each.
I mean, that's the point. And, that's like, Esau's miracles on the left-hand side, man. All right? Whereas Yahushua, he did everything, on the right-hand side. And he touched people and they were healed, man. There's many scriptures on that. But this is part of Esau being a so-called white man. This is part of his deceptions, all right? So this is Daniel 12:4. It says, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." And I just wanted to read the main part I wanted to get was the knowledge shall be increased part, because, the knowledge of the Lord's increased on the earth, first of all, because the truth is out there now, man, who the Israelites are. The name of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, all these things of importance, man. That knowledge has increased, but also the Esau's knowledge of, wickedness has increased. That knowledge, think about it like this. 10 years ago, we never had these mobile phones that we have now. 10 years ago, the internet that we had, let's say you was privileged enough to have a computer, you'd have to have like dial-up internet. You know what I mean? Like dial-up, where it took you ages to even connect to the web, man. Whereas now, fast forward to today, 2021, all right? We've got these so-called modern phones, all right? With data on it, and it's like a mini computer in our hands all the time. More powerful than computers that we have in our hands, man. So that knowledge has increased, man. And these are all parts of Esau's miracles. Now, we're at the point now where, he has exoskeletons that can help people that are born crippled to walk. All right, you just said it's like they cost $100,000 or euros, whatever it is, to build these things. But that just shows you that this is left-hand side miracles, man. But Esau's had this stuff for ages, all right? Esau also had something called Project Bluebeam, where they say, they can basically, reenact the second coming, and you know they'll project an image of like Cesare Borgia, man. That's his left hand side miracles, man. You know, and the fact that he can help the lame to walk. You know, so this is all mark technology, man. Because what's the ultimate goal that the international bankers want to do? They want to put they want to implement the mark into people, man. This is what we're leading to. That's what all these, you know, the yabs and that are about, man. They're all about what? Implementing the mark of the beast in it. And what's the mark? Do we tell you with the mark? What's their plan to basically to, you know, have all your information on that rice grain, man. You know, and they connect it to all your health issues and all that, man. All right, they've got all your records on it from you were born. You know, they got all your information, your medical information all over it. So this is what this is all leading to. These are the miracles on the left hand side of Esau. There's Revelation 13 and 13. It says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he make a fire to come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth. And that was talking about during the time of World War with the Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man, because Esau dropped those huge bombs that no one had ever seen at that time, and it was looked upon as like a miracle. Like, wow, you know, this man surely must be, you know, basically, you know, God, so to speak. That's how everyone looked at him. And they still do to this day. They worship Esau because of these miracles that he has, these great atom bombs and, you know, these machines that can help you walk. People are looking at him like he's the Most High. So it says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he make a fire to come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. And that's these miracles, man. He's great inventions, so to speak. People are in awe of Esau's great inventions, his deceptions. See, you're deceived by, and it's the Lord that gives these, you know, these scientists the inspiration to create these things. The inspiration has to come from somewhere, and it's the Lord that's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai that seals inspiration in their minds to create these things, man. So it says, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. Yeah, so it says he deceives, so it's a deception. All right. That dwell on the earth by means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Oh, and when it says it says the image of the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live, meaning because for a time, that's like the Roman Empire, it fell for a while, it had a wound. Because the scripture talks about the deadly wound being healed. It fell for 1,000 years, but it did live. It got rebirthed, man. And we're living in the pinnacle of it today. All right. This is the Roman Empire all over again. The modern Roman Empire reincarnated. And Esau's, you know, been given an increase in knowledge. He's been given an increase in information. He's been given an increase in technology in this kingdom. So this is further deceiving people. This ain't like the technology of the ancient world. This is way newer, way advanced. And this is the Lord, you know, allowing this to this point where no one's ever seen this on the earth before. So then when Yahweh Shai returns and brings that destruction, you know, he's going to basically show you, he's giving you all this so-called power just to bring you down immediately, to prove how powerful he is, which is to prove how powerful the Most High is. So it says, so the image of the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live is this Roman Empire we're living in today. It was wounded for a period of time, the Middle Ages, Dark Ages, and it came back today, the Renaissance, up until today. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as should not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And that's talking about, you know, basically all the people within this society, man. You know, if you don't worship this so-called white man or the international bankers' way of life and take their yabs and MOTBs, you're gonna be killed, man. That's the end thing. If you don't comply with the New World Order, you're gonna be put to death. All right, that's their plan. So I'm gonna finish it off on this. Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in their foreheads or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So that's going to be the end of those who basically follow this so-called white man's way of life, man, that believe in this place, that take his MOTB, that take his yabs, that wanna use his technology to cure their ailments. People that are crippled, they wanna get exoskeletons, bodies that can help them walk. They wanna put, rice grain, in chips in. I said that word again. Put them inside them. Anyone that wants to worship this place is gonna be destroyed, man. So when we see the brothers, when we see these things Esau does, we know it's his false miracles, man, and we don't worship that. All right, we don't worship, because we know that Yahushua, if you're a brother with blindness, a blind eye, or any kind of ailments, the Lord's gonna renew us anyway by just touching us, man. By touching us. Remember, people got healed by touching Yahushua's the hem of his garment, man. Yahushua healed people that were crippled from birth, man, by saying prayers on them and just touching them to heal them with spiritual power, man. See, this is Esau's powers on the left-hand side, which we're not meant to be deceived by, man. So, with that, I'm just going to say all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you, Akim, that are teaching this word, unto the hopeful elect. Shalom. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash Brakatham. Shalom. Shalom.